407. One need not be a chamber to be haunted. One need not be a house. The brain has corridors surpassing material place. Far safer of a midnight meeting, external ghost, than its interior confronting that cooler host. Far safer through an abbey gallop, the stones a chase, than unarmed one's a self-encounter in lonesome place. Our self behind our self concealed should startle most. Assassin hid in our apartment be horror's least. The body borrows a revolver, he bolts the door, overlooking a superior spectre or more. 408. Like some old-fashioned miracle, when summertime is done, seems summer's recollection and the affairs of June, as infinite tradition as Cinderella's bays, or Little John of Lincoln Green, or Bluebeard's galleries. Her bees have a fictitious hum, her blossoms like a dream, elate us till we almost weep, so plausible they seem. Her memories like strains review, when orchestra is dumb, the violin in bays replaced, and ear and heaven numb. 409. The soul selects her own society, then shuts the door to her divine majority, present no more. Unmoved, she notes the chariots pausing at her low gate. Unmoved, an emperor'd be kneeling upon her mat. I've known her from an ample nation. Choose one, then close the valves of her attention like stone. 410. How sick to wait in any place but thine. I knew last night when someone tried to twine, thinking perhaps that I looked tired or alone, or breaking almost with unspoken pain. And I turned ducal. That right was thine. One port suffices for a brig like mine. Ours be the tossing wild through the sea, rather than a mooring unshared by thee. Ours be the cargo unladen here, rather than the spicy isles, and thou not there. 411. Mine by the right of the white election, mine by the royal seal, mine by the sign in the scarlet prison, bars cannot conceal. Mine here in vision and in veto, mine by the grave's repeal, titled, confirmed, delirious charter, mine long as ages steal. 412. She lay as if at play, her life had leapt away, intending to return, but not too soon. Her merry arms half dropped, as if for lowe of sport, an instant had forgot the trick to start. Her dancing eyes ajar, as if their owner were still sparkling through for fun at you. Her mourning at the door, devising, I am sure, to force her sleep so light, so deep. 413. Heaven is so far of the mind, that were the mind dissolved, the sight of it by architect could not again be proved. 'Tis vast as our capacity, as fair as our idea. To him of adequate desire, no further 'tis than here. 414. Inconceivably solemn, things so gay pierce by the very press of imagery. Their far parades order on the eye with mute pomp, a pleading pageantry. Flags are a brave sight, but no true eye ever went by one steadily. Music's triumphant, but the fine ear winces with delight. Are drums too near? 415. More life went out when he went than ordinary breath, lit with a finer phosphor requiring in the quench. A power of renowned cold, the climate of the grave, a temperature just adequate, so anthracite to live. For some an ampler zero, a frost more needle keen is necessary to reduce the Ethiop within. Others extinguish easier, a gnat's minutest fan, sufficient to obliterate a tract of citizen, whose peat life, amply vivid, ignores the solemn news that Popocatepetl exists, or Etna's scarlets choose. 416. The months have ends, the years a knot. No power can untie to stretch a little further a skein of misery. The earth lays back these tired lives in her mysterious drawers, too tenderly that any doubt an ultimate repose. The manner of the children, who weary of the day, themself the noisy plaything they cannot put away. 417. Removed from accident of loss by accident of gain, befalling not my simple days myself had just to earn, of riches as unconscious as is the brown Malay, of pearls in eastern waters, marked his what holiday would stir his slow conception, had he the power to dream that but the dower's fraction awaited even him. 418. Your riches taught me poverty, myself a millionaire, in little wealths as girls could boast, till broad as Buenos Aires. You drifted your dominions, a different Peru, and I esteemed all poverty for life's estate with you. Of mines I little know myself, but just the names of gems, the colors of the commonest, and scarce of diadems. So much that did I meet the Queen, her glory I should know. But this must be a different wealth, to miss it beggars so. I'm sure 'tis India all day, to those who look on you. Without a stint, without a blame, might I but be the Jew. I'm sure it is Golconda, beyond my power to deem. To have a smile for mine each day, how better than a gem? At least it solaces to know that there exists a gold, although I prove it just in time its distance to behold, its far, far treasure to surmise, and estimate the pearl that slipped my simple fingers through while just a girl at school. 419. A toad can die of light. Death is the common right of toads and men, of earl and midge, the privilege. Why swagger then? A gnat's supremacy is large as thine. Life is a different thing. So measure wine, naked of flask, naked of cask, bare Rhine, which ruby's mine? 420. There are two ripenings, one of sight, whose forces spheric wind, until the velvet product drops spicy to the ground. A homelier maturing, a process in the burr that teeth of frosts alone disclose on far October air. 421. It ceased to hurt me, though so slow I could not see the trouble go, but only knew by looking back that something had benumbed the track. Nor when it altered I could say, for I had worn it every day, as constant as the childish frock I hung upon the peg at night. But not the grief that nestled close as needles ladies softly press to cushions' cheeks to keep their place, nor what consoled it I could trace, except whereas 'twas wilderness, its better, almost peace.